So, as we mentioned, the UK's travel ban on South Africa lifted this morning. Travel agencies already reporting an uptick in bookings. Let's speak now to our Tourism Minister Lindiwe Sisulu, who joins us from Dubai. Minister, thank you so much for your time. I'm wondering if you had to engage in a great deal of diplomacy to help get this ban overturned. Tell us about that.
Well, I'm relieved that Britain has come to this decision. It has saved us a great deal of money. A number of tourist industries had been preparing to take the British government to court, and it would have cost a lot of money for nothing, really, because it would have been the most illogical thing to do. Right from the beginning, it was illogical that we should be put on the red list for having indicated that we've discovered Omicron. But to go on and do the same thing when they know that they themselves have the same problem would have been extremely illogical. I'm glad that they came to their senses before we'd spent too much money on something that we didn't need to spend money on. And I'm glad, too, that the tourism industry is taking this opportunity to make sure that people can spend time with their families, make sure that people can continue with their holiday preparations. And I hope that we have a better time than we had been having right through the year. It was completely unnecessary from the beginning to be on the red list.
Do you think that we can salvage the inbound international tourism season over the December period? How much damage, permanent damage, do you think has been done?
Well, we've had a lot of casualties. We haven't got to the stage of actually specifically working out how many tourist agencies have gone under because of this. We will be doing that as soon as it is possible for us to do that and see how we can bail them out. We have a rescue plan that we have put in place, but the damage is irreparable in the long term because we've lost out on so much. By this time, most people who are going abroad would have been gone already, and those who are inbound would have been coming into South Africa, coming into a summer, Christmas. But we're hoping that we can make up for it in the course of the year. I'm in Dubai right now and having very interesting discussions with various other tourist entities and ministers and officials and business people, and our intention is really to make up for what we've lost over the year.
It was interesting because, of course, as soon as the UK banned South Africa and other Southern African countries, it created a domino effect, and we were banned by many other countries. Could you give me any indication of whether you are getting signs that big markets for us, such as the USA, other European countries, are about to lift their bans too?
Well, I can't see why they wouldn't. They're using the same logic that was used by Britain. Britain is that at the end they were open to discussions with us, and they also knew that there were various legal cases pending that would not make sense if they continued this way. I don't think any other country would want to continue. There is no logic behind it. The Omicron variant is everywhere. It has nothing to do with us. We should not have been red listed for having covered this.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, there's no logic, and it shouldn't have happened in the first place. No, but have you been given any concrete undertakings? For example, in the USA, are you getting word that things are going to change, or have you not heard anything at this point?
Well, as I indicated, I'd come to the expo. Well, I think that we have enough medical capacity to test, and the tests that we have been running have been very efficient. And it would be possible for us to ensure that we have as much tests as is possible for us to be secure. But restrictions are not what I would support.
Thank you so much for chatting to us. Really appreciate your time. Tourism Minister Lindiwe Sisulu coming to us live from Dubai. Hopeful that we can recoup some of those devastating losses after those travel bans.